Today's lesson is going to be about baseline exits, diagonal joins connecting from a baseline exit. So this is the baseline here. And when we connect our diagonal joins, we flick at the baseline and connect up to the next top of the letter that we're going to form. Okay, so when you do your task, you'll trace over the letters to get the hang of it, and then you'll have a go on the blank lines to make sure that you're practicing the skill and forming your letters correctly without the guide. Okay, so going to start with the L and the I. The L starts at the top dotted third, goes straight down to the baseline, diagonal join, flicking up to the top of the I, back down again to the baseline and flick. And we do our dot last. Our entry on the N starts with a little flick, down to the baseline, back up to the dotted third, back down, bump, diagonal join, up to our U, back down to the baseline, up and flick. The P starts at the top of the dotted third and goes all the way down to the bottom dotted third below the baseline, back up to the top dotted third, down again, diagonal join, exit, up to the top of the R, straight back down again, slight dip and flick. Now mine doesn't look exactly like that, but as long as we can make out that it's an R, then that's okay. I might give it another go because I do want to form my letters correctly, so I'll see if I can do it better and practice that one again. So starting our P at the top dotted third, down to the bottom dotted third beneath the baseline, back up again, a slight dip, flick at the bottom of the baseline, up to the top of the R, down to the baseline, a little bump and flick. Okay, here is our S. Our S is a very tricky connecting. So we're connecting from that baseline and diagonal joining to the top of the N. Okay, so we enter with the S around, curve, down to the baseline. Here I'm going in an anti-clockwise direction, back up, and here's where my diagonal join is. Okay, and now I will form my N, back down, curve and flick. The S and the N is quite a tricky one, and that will take practice doing diagonal joins with an S. Okay, our entry point for the T is a little bit above that dotted third, back down again, reaching the baseline, diagonal join up to the top of the U, back down to the baseline, back up to the top dotted third, down again and flick, and we put our crossbar in last. Okay, when you do your handwriting today, make sure that you're focusing on your grip of your pencil not being too high or too low, feet flat on the ground and back straight.